Hi, my name is Lieutenant Ed Payne, and welcome to Fairfax County Fire Station 44, Scotts Run. Come on in, let's take a look. We'll show you around. Okay, as we exit the apparatus bay, we walk into the main corridor and office, the business end of the fire department. We immediately present ourselves to the watch office. The watch office has multiple workstations for the firefighters. There's anticipation of additional computers, being that a lot of our information is tracked through computer, and a lot of the work that we do today to document things is on computer. Over here off of the watch office itself is an additional office. Come on in. This is a place where officers and or firefighters can, obviously sit. They can do small drills, things of that nature, but also, do the reports and the other things that are required as a firefighter. Okay, here in our watch office, this is where our firefighters present themselves in the morning, and they sign into the station logbook to give a record of when they've arrived. It's also a location where we have our computer-aided dispatch screen so that we can see what is going on within the county on it all day long, and also anticipate calls that are coming out. Obviously, everybody has something to do they got to do on the computer, whether it's training, documentation, reports. It's a constant when it comes to computer documentation. So we'll head on down to the hallway. Have a couple of water fountains here. This is one of the main living spaces for our firefighters. As you can see, this here is the kitchen. The kitchen is extremely nice, I would say. A lot of stainless steel we're gonna have to clean, no doubt. But it's staffed with 2 sinks, 2 dishwashers, a large commercial stove, 3 refrigerators, being that we have 3 shifts that do occupy the station. So each shift will have their own refrigerator. Currently, we have 6 personnel that are assigned to this station, with the anticipation that we'll have up to 10 assigned to this station as the budget progresses and we get an additional unit here in Engine Company. Right now, we're only a rescue squad and a medic unit. Okay, right over here off the kitchen, we have another little area. It's a little more specialized, I guess, because this is obviously where all the refreshments are. We have our coffee machine, very important in the morning. Nice cabinets next to it, which would have the actual cups and coffee cups. We have an ice maker, an ice machine here. Not many fire stations have that in the kitchen. It's a very big bonus for us, no doubt. Off of that is a very large pantry, because we obviously, with so many people here, we have lots of pots and pans, large pots and pans, and we need a place to actually put them. We bring forward some cleaning supplies and or some food products so that we actually can store them back here. There's not a lot in here right now, but I'm assuming that eventually this will fill up with a bunch of stuff. So the dining table is where most of the problems of any organization are solved. It's where our family gets together and we have our meals in the morning and the evening. The day room or TV room is a multi-purpose room. It is used for, it can be used for training, because we can put skill sets up on the monitor. You can already see we have stuff that we've already gone over this morning on the dry erase boards. And this is a great meeting area to where we can conduct small meetings with people, or if we have other companies that need to come to our station to continue on with the drill. We'll come back here where the bunk rooms are and the living spaces, and we'll show you where the firefighters sleep. I have to remind you at this point, we still haven't gotten all of our bedding in, our beds, because this facility is so new and we're still trying to get additional resources here, and the supply chain's being messed up. It's kind of hard to get. So in this bunk room here, we have space for 4 firefighters, 2 and 2, separated by a partition wall. In this same living corridor, we have 2 restrooms here. Everything in this facility, when it comes to this living space, is a unisex facility. It can be occupied by male and or female. Another bunk room that we have has 2 bunks in it. So that right there is 6 bunks of the total of 10 personnel that we could potentially have that are going to be occupying the station in the near future. We have another 2-bay bunk room and a 4-bay bunk room also. So therefore we can sleep up to 12 people here in this fire station at any given time. It's about here. Let's head on back out to the apparatus bay. At the apparatus bay is obviously the bay that we can actually store all of our large equipment that we respond with. This bay here is empty. At this point, we're needing funding and trying to get funding for an engine here at this station. That should come sometime soon. We currently operate the rescue squad or the rescue company. And then on the other side, typically there would be a medic unit sitting there, but medic units are very busy. They're rarely in the firehouse. They're out usually serving the public. Okay, the Decon Room. Obviously a work in progress. Again, we just opened this firehouse. We haven't actually mounted things to the walls, all that. But what this room is designed for is for any kind of decon, whether it's a oily rag that we need to clean out, or whether it's our clothing that has been compromised by some sort of exposure, whether it's a COVID exposure or some other type of exposure. Also carcinogen exposure, so for smoke. We have these washer dryers that are specifically here to be able to take care of those items. We're required to wash our firefighting hoods once a week, and that they carry a lot of carcinogens in, and we don't want to wash those in a washer that we would put our normal uniform clothes in to launder. So that's why we have a specific decon room to be able to do all those special tasks that we need to do, okay? So let's go take a look at the shop. Okay, this room over here is the shop. We use this room for a lot of different things. We'll use it for small projects. Obviously, we have our small tools that are in here. There's a storage area that's in the back here that has all kinds of things in there, just general supplies, whether it's cleaning supplies, extra hoses, just different things that we would need potentially throughout our day. It also contains all of our battery operated chargers, so that we can actually, because we have a lot of stuff, including our portable radios. So this is a good central location for the maintenance of the rigs and for the maintenance of the equipment on our rigs. So we have up to 40 gear racks here. It seems like a lot, being that you're only believing that we're going to have 10 people here at any given time. Well, 10 times 3 is 30. So we have 30 people that are going to be guaranteed to be assigned, plus the additional staffing to carry for leave or whatever might be assigned to the station. So therefore, we need to have those additional 10 racks for those individuals. Or we may have relief personnel that would be assigned here, so we have additional racks for that too. So our gear racks, this is where we keep all our structural firefighting gear. This room is designed to where it has ventilation in the ceiling. I believe that's a newer standard where it allows the airflow within this room itself, because our gear is highly laden with carcinogens from fires. All right, so let's head on downstairs. We're going to look into the locker room, our actual laundry area, and our locker room and shower area. Come on down, take a ride. Okay, in here is our gymnasium within our station. Obviously, we're required to do PT and actually keep a certain fitness. Let's take a look. We pretty much have all the amenities that we need to keep physically fit. We do have more coming. Again, this is a work in progress. There's an additional treadmill coming, because obviously if we have 10 personnel, they can't all get on one treadmill. So we'll have multiple treadmills in here, in addition to some additional weights, so that everybody can stay physically fit. Let's go take a look at that laundry area. Okay, the laundry area is outfitted with 2 washers, or just 2 washers and 2 dryers, and a couple extra folding tables. This room gets pretty busy throughout the day. After people work out, they come in and they clean their clothes. Okay, now we're going to enter the women's locker area and shower room. The women's locker area has 22 lockers assigned to any female firefighters that we may have, and 2 shower stalls. Again, this room is also ADA compliant, just like the rest of the fire station. So let's go on over and check out the male locker room. All right, so now we're gonna go into the men's locker room and we'll check this out, see how it goes, in shower room. Okay, the men's locker room is outfitted with 44 lockers, all right? We have 3 shower stalls in here, and obviously the restrooms and the sinks and stuff like that. So your firefighters will come in here, they'll get dressed, get their uniforms on, shower, do whatever they need to do, then they'll proceed upstairs and they'll relieve the off-going personnel from the rig itself in the apparatus bay. Okay, our facility is also outfitted with AEDs, one here and one on the first floor. Most of the county's properties now do have AEDs in them. So our fire station on the plot that it's built on also contains environmental protection with drainage ponds, and on the opposite side here, drainage ponds along the roadway so they can capture as much of the runoff from water and snow so it doesn't end up into Scotch Run on the backside of the property behind the parking lot. All right, well, thank you so much for stopping by Fire Station 44 in Fairfax County, Scotch Run. I hope you enjoyed your tour. Goodbye.